The Monty and the Pharaoh Show is brought to you by...
Because wine is your second favorite four-letter word. California wine, New York attitude. Good fucking wine.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Probably slapped your phone getting all crazy about
I didn't touch
AEW.
my phone, I swear. But yeah, Tony Khan's just pretty much lost. He needs to bring in a wrestling guy.
All right, man. So let's do some house cleaning. Not one of your favorite things to do, but I have to bring it up, right? So
Who's a dildo now?
So this week, YouTube, right? I'm looking, and our friend, or not really our friend, but anyway, Lee Cole, who has that channel, Wrestling with the Devil, who is basically based on Vince McMahon going to jail. He's made his predictions that Vince McMahon was going to go to jail, and we all know the story, right? So Lee and I have had our problems in the past, but without a fail, Lee would call me and say, hey, look, I like you and Jimmy. I don't want to fight with you guys. I want to work with you. And I was like, Lee, it's fine. I said, me and Jimmy have our beliefs. You have your beliefs. In fact, he asked me to take down certain videos of him because of our videos and the power of Monty and the Pharaoh. He was getting a lot of harassment. So I took him down. Anyway, no big deal. All said and done. We're moving on. We're moving. We're movers and shakers. Not trying to pat ourselves on the back, but I've had enough of some of the shit already. Anyway, he likes to trail us, right, and look at our old videos and try to bring on guests from on our old videos, which is a little bit annoying, Jimmy, personally. I mean, everybody has a right, in my opinion, to have their own guest. I get it. But I just find it a little bit annoying. So anyway, this week he was having on, I think it was on Tuesday, James Perry, private investigator. If anyone remembers, James was on our show about how many years ago, Jimmy, do you think?
That's years ago, 3, 4, something like that.
So, James
is it James Perry or James Terry?
Maybe it's James Terry, dude.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I think it's James Terry.
Sorry about that. It is James Terry. Thank you for the correction. So, okay, James is on our show, and he reached out to us telling us thank you so much because he got a lot of love from it, and then he was getting a lot of offers. But anyway, I just said, let me put on them while they're on and hear what they've got to say. So I'm going to play this video, Jimmy, because you didn't listen to it, but I want to get your reaction to it, okay?
Lee's calling me right now. Hold on one second. Lee, you there?
By the way, at this point, Lee had a storm and he got knocked off his own show. So James Terry and the puppet, which is his partner, and I call him the puppet because the guy has no personality at all. And it's like Lee says something, he's like, oh, yeah, Lee,
another yes man. All right, great.
Yes man. Listen, yes man is not the word. It's more like man, right? And it's like, but the guy has. So when you listen to it, he's in panic now, right? Because Lee is gone. So this is what a great interviewer he is. But anyway, let me play it.
Lee's calling me right now. Hold on one second. Lee, you there? Lee, you're live.
Yeah, can you keep running the show? We're having a windstorm here, and the electric just went out.
Can't plug it in your car cigarette lighter, Lee?
No. I'm going to use my phone. I'm going to jump on. But you guys are on right now, right?
Yeah, I can keep you here. You're on the show with us. You want to just stay here?
Well, I'm going to try to come in on my phone.
Okay, Lee.
That's what I've been doing. Yeah.
I'll be right back. Okay, bye.
Yeah, he called me and I couldn't answer because I'm on my phone. My daughter broke my laptop and I'm getting it repaired right now. Crazy story.
That's the puppet, by the way, Jimmy.
Lee's calling me right now. Hold on one second. Lee, you there? Lee, you're live.
Yeah, can you keep running the show? We're having a windstorm here, and the electric just went out.
Can't plug it in your car cigarette lighter, Lee?
No. I'm going to use my phone. I'm going to jump on. But you guys are on right now, right?
Yeah, I can keep you here. You're on the show with us. You want to just stay here?
Well, let me. No, I'm going to try to come in on my phone.
Okay,
Yeah.
Lee.
Yep.
Don't make
That's
me
what
bother.
I've been doing. Yeah.
I'll be right back. Okay, bye.
Yeah, he called me and I couldn't answer because I'm on my phone. My daughter broke my laptop and I'm getting it repaired right now. Crazy story. But keep on going, Jim. I'm listening.
So long story short, I get a phone call from a guy, and he sounds real meek, and he says, listen, I got this big television show. It's going to be the biggest thing ever. I like your bravado. I like your tenacity. You've been working on this. Tell me about the case. What do you know? And I tried to explain it to him, and there were so many ins and outs, and he was shocked how much I knew about wrestling, having grown up with wrestling. Whether it's a wrestler or it's a missing persons case, it's still somewhat the same.
Sure.
And he's peppering me with questions, and I thought it was a documentary series for private investigating. And he says,
Okay.
we're going to call it Dark Side of the Ring. And I says, oh, you're interested in the wrestling. Now, a lot of these podcasters have had me come on their shows. Some of them are very, very nice. There's one with a couple of guys out of New York. It's actually on a local cable access channel, where is how Dark Side of the Ring and all that. I kind of got it out there. I'm trying to think of their names. It's two guys. Not Wade Keller. His name is, I cannot think of their two names. Lee's not a big fan of theirs, but
I know their names, but I don't know if Lee would want me. I know exactly who you're saying, though. I don't know if Lee wants me to put their name out.
Yeah, I had done some interviews over there with them about this, and it started getting more traction. So this guy's calling me, and he's peppering me with everything, and he goes, I need phone number. And I says, well, who are you? And he says, I'm a producer. I'm out of Canada. I'm going to do Dark Side of the Ring. He goes, what do you want for this? I said, nothing. I'll give you everything I got.
Anyway, all right. So you get the gist of it, right? So,
Mhm.
James Terry actually shows the real person Lee Cole is. The same guy that you've been telling me about, everybody else has been telling me about, that he's just trash, right? And he says one thing, and when I mean trash, if you say one thing and do something else, to me, you're trash, right? So I got pretty pissed off. I was like, you know what, man? Not only do you can't come up with your own original ideas because Vince McMahon is now free as a bird and you can't come up with new material. You got to try to grab guests from 3 and 4 years ago. And then you're bad mouthing, because if James Terry said he doesn't like him, that means there was a lot more said than that, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, I'm not a fly on the wall, but I would think so. I was really laughing. You know what I heard in the background? When he said, "Well, can you at least plug in your cigarette lighter?" I was hearing $6 Million Man like, "She's breaking up, she's breaking up." The show's off course. It's off course. It's off course. Use your cigarette lighter. Please stay on with me. I have no idea what to do. Oh my God, help!
But here's the funny thing. James Terry is taking over the show as the puppet is sitting there, because the puppet has no clue what to do in this moment, right? It's
He has to. What I remember about James Terry is James Terry almost had like a play-by-play sports announcer's voice. So of course he's going to take over. He has to. Right. He has to. And I found that very cute, by the way, Mr. Terry. You know our names, but you were towing the line because you didn't want to have like Lee, like, oh my God.
Don't say their name on my channel that
right.
I buy all my subscribers and views. And by the way, check it out. So I started checking out his channel because I'm like, now I've had enough, right? Because now, he's finding himself in dangerous land now, because he's getting up to about 60,000 subscribers. When you reach 100,000 subscribers, YouTube sends you a silver plaque.
Right.
And it's quite the accomplishment. And if you get 1 million subscribers, I know 500,000, I think you get a platinum. And then I think it's a gold or something at 1 million. I could be wrong. But anyway, my whole point is, once you reach that 100,000 subscriber level, YouTube is going to send you stuff. But then YouTube starts to scrub your channel, right? So if you've been the bot man, okay, not the Batman, but the bot man.
Yeah.
Guess what? They're going to wipe out your channel. And I'm laughing because I'm like, keep going, bro. Keep going. I keep on go for that 100,000, because all your bots, because I go look at his channel now, they got these names and these people who are putting comments, and they're bots because they're just stupid comments. It's like, great show. The sky is blue. It's like whatever, dude. And I'm like, whatever. And I'm just sick of people, dude. It's, if you're going to be a dick all the time, so we know what we're playing with dicks.
I've always known that, though. You're just more patient than I am. That's your problem. That's your
I know.
problem.
That is my problem.
I'm
dude.
not. I knew right away from the first time that he took a hack at us after we had done nothing but help him. I was like, okay, I'm done. Meanwhile, what is that?
Right.
Like years ago at this point, I'm like, I get the script. I'm like, oh, for God's sakes, Lee Cole again.
I know. Jimmy bitches. Whenever he sees Lee
I don't
Cole's
want to
name
talk.
on
I
a
don't.
script, he's like, "What do I need to talk about this fucking guy for?"
Yeah, pretty much. I think that really says it all. I don't need to bury him. I've already buried him. I don't give a crap. I'm like, whatever, dude. You're nothing. And like you said, Vince is going to go to jail. Vince just had a hot dog courtside. Can we do a fucking show on that?
Or how
Why
about-
don't we do a show on what Vince McMahon ate and when he shit later that night with his 9 cats in his rich home?
But wait a minute. Lee was bragging to me one day that he was in the dirt sheets because he's the one that announced that Vince was sick.
Right.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me ask you something. I'm just gonna ask this again. Maybe everybody else could weigh in. Does that guy look sick to you?
No, he looks like spectacular for an 80-year-old man or whatever he is at this point.
I mean,
looks great.
It's like game up, dude. So now the problem is you got nothing else to talk about. So now you're going to do interviews. But here's the problem. Your interview skills are so bad. They may be the worst interview skills I've ever heard on ever. And with the parrot or the puppet, whatever his name is, whatever. Let's move on. Anyway.
He's already got a face that I've forgotten. I was just like, what is that? An eraser with lips? Just whatever.
All I'm saying is, like, put some teeth in your fucking mouth because the guy has no teeth. Lee Cole's got literally no teeth in his mouth. It's like, I'm making money off my channel, but I can't put teeth in my mouth. I mean, come on. Sorry, just got to say.
Tastes great. More fillings.
My daughter destroyed my laptop, but that's a story for another day.
That's a conspiracy.
This is my channel with Lee Cole. We're together. We're a team. No, you're not. Clown boy. You're a fucking moron.
A yes man for Lee Cole. What a nightmare.
Yeah, dude. You imagine that? What do you want to grow up in life? I want to be a yes man for Lee Cole.
Yeah, bad enough for Disco and Conan. Now we got a yes man for Lee Cole. It gets worse every week.
Dude, can we get a yes man? We need a yes man.
I don't want a yes man.
Dude, we're adding a third onto the show. We need a yes man.
Oh, you just agree with us?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Can we abuse the crap out of whoever it is?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure.
And he or she can just agree with us the whole show.
No, I don't want a she. You can't. I won't feel comfortable abusing the crap out of a she. I'm still, old-fashioned that way.
I know you don't watch his show, but it's so funny, dude. Like when he's doing a show, right? He pulls up like a dirt sheet and he just reads it on the show. And he's a terrible reader, so it's like, he's worse than me, right? So it's like the cat hit the wall, and then he's always like, what is he use, like fellas or like whatever. He's like, folks. So folks out there, that means that this is going on. Whatever. Anyway,
nice.
Need you on this, dude. Monday night, John Cena. Many considering it the greatest promo of all time. Pharaoh, I know you got a lot to speak on this. I am turning it over to you. It's all you, bro.
Well, there were so many things. Well, first of all, for those out there who don't know, I know a lot of you who watch the show regularly do know. I've never been a John Cena fan, but I am now. I always wanted to see him turn, and finally he has. The fact that, and Mike and I were talking about this after he had turned heel, Mike had said to me, he should have different music, he should look different. I said, no, he shouldn't. Leave it alone. And I had a feeling it would play itself out. Little did I realize that the very first time John takes that microphone and speaks about it since he kicked Cody in the crotch and turned heel, he explained it. Because for 25 years, he's been in a bad relationship. And that bad relationship is the fans. And he's breaking up with them. And he's not going to change the way he dresses because you're the losers who dress like me. I don't dress like you. This is how I dress. I'm not changing my dress. That's my voice on that song. I'm not changing the song. You get nothing. You get nothing. And I absolutely love the way he's carrying himself as a bad guy. The stoic-faced John Cena, the scowl is fantastic. Everything about the promo was amazing. They were in Brussels. The crowd, what is it with the overseas crowds or any crowd that's outside of the United States? Those folks really, really appreciate being treated to a live WWE event. I mean, they were so, oh my God. John had nuclear heat that night, and he responded amazingly. And then, of course, Cody comes out, and to Cody's credit, plays the face once again perfectly and says, I don't want this version of John Cena showing up at WrestleMania because this version is a whiny bitch. Perfect. Very little needed to be said. It was a great, great, great promo. Is it the greatest promo of all time? I don't think I'm ready to go there, but is it one of the more important promos of the last quarter of a century and could very well place itself somewhere in the top of the greatest promos of all time? I think it's already done that.
But why wouldn't you say it's not the greatest promo? All right, let me ask you this. Okay.
Yeah.
So I've heard many people say, I don't even get the promo. He didn't even address why he did it.
What? He addressed everything about it. Every psychological
let me reiterate. He didn't address why he got in a relationship with The Rock. Yada yada.
Does he have to?
No, I don't. I thought the promo was perfect, dude. He pretty much explained it like you said. He told the entire story, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He told his emotions, and he took us through the 25 years, and he brought up when I first showed up, you hated me. I remember. You hated me. He goes, and then I spent years and years and years trying to make you happy. It's a great twist. It makes sense to me as if he's going to play a heel. Look, this is all fantasy land anyway. Let's not get silly here. Like, what do people? I want the real truth, the real life. Would you stop it? You know, what I did love was when he said, as he blurred the lines, It was great. He goes, I'm not a face. I'm not a heel. I'm a human being. And I was like, that's fucking great. That's perfect. Go, John.
What'd you think of that kid's face when he points at
hopes and dreams destroyed. That was fantastic. It was fantastic. I mean, my buddy at work, Josh, is still shaking his head. He's like, I can't believe this. So it's had its impact on John's generation of fans, that's for sure. And it's had an impact on me. I'm old school. I've been waiting for this for at least 10 years, at least, to see John like this. So I'm thrilled.
Can I tell you something really funny? I almost bought the new John Cena shirt. I was like, you know what? I probably need to get this. Let me ask you this. Do you think it would have been better presented if it wasn't in Brussels and it was in the United States?
No, I don't think so.
Dude, those foreign crowds are so much better than the U.S. crowds, dude. I got to be honest with you.
Because they're appreciative. The WWE doesn't come to them very often. They get a chance to go see something like that. And to WWE's credit, they're not giving them a filler show. You know,
so basically, the foreign fan doesn't think that they're in the business and think that they could write the show better than everybody else, right?